Today we are installing and reviewing this LAMTTO DC21 4-channel 360-degree dash camera. Before we get started, please hit that like, subscribe, and check out my Amazon links. That would really help me out. For transparency here, this was a free product. LAMTTO reached out to me via email and asked me if I wanted to review one of their products and make a video with it. And actually this 4-channel dash camera is something I had been looking at already anyway, so this worked out nicely for me. Let's get into it. Camera is actually larger than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting really. It is a little bit big, but it's not going to be a problem for me. These side cameras swivel up and down, side to side, so you can position them to look out your side windows, or at the side of your front windows, or even inside the car if you want. The center lens moves around like an eyeball, so you can get a nice positioning. Inside the box we got a hard wiring kit, so if you want to use the parking mode and wire it up to your fuse box. We got the cigarette lighter power cord. Looks like we got enough cable on here. And we got the rear camera here, which appears to have about a half a mile of cable attached to it. So I'm definitely not going to have a problem getting this to reach my back window. Probably work in a large SUV as well. And we've got a USB-C cable for, I guess, plugging it into a computer. We got a trim tool for tucking wires or popping trim loose. We got some extra 3M sticky stuff here. That's a mounting plate for the camera, an extra one. And a couple of these little 3M sticky wire clip mounts for tucking your wires up, holding them down. You got this static film. You can actually put that on the window and then put the camera on that. And we got a decent little manual here with QR codes that'll take you to some videos, and then just basic instructions in multiple languages. Honestly, I didn't even have to read this to set it up. I feel like if you've messed with a dash cam before, most of it is pretty self-explanatory. All right, I'm gonna back the car out of the garage so I got more light while I'm working. I am not going to be using the hardwire kit, at least to start. For testing purposes, I'm just going to do the cigarette lighter adapter, and maybe later I'll hardwire it if I decide this is going to work out well for me. And I'm also not going to be using the static film. I just don't want the extra sticker on the window. I think it looks better without it. So we'll just put it straight on there. I'm gonna plug everything in and make sure all the cameras work properly before I actually install it. Start tucking wires and whatnot. And yep, it works. Set the date and time, pretty self-explanatory. Again, didn't need the instructions for this, just did it. It was easy. And now everything works. The time's set, so I'm gonna go ahead and mock it up and just verify where I'm gonna be putting this. I'm gonna put it right here, so I basically can't see it while I'm driving. It's unnoticeable. Use a little rubbing alcohol and a microfiber to clean the gooey smudges off the window. And then slap her on. And pop it off the mount, press the mount down firmly, make sure it's good and stuck. Put it back on and take a look to see. Yep, this will do. It's not really in my field of vision too much, which is what I wanted. I don't need to be able to see the screen on it while I'm driving. As long as I know it's on, that's all I care about. I've got my side lenses pointed out the side windows, and I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Plug in the rear camera here and just verify the orientation so I don't accidentally put it on upside down. Looks like the sticker needs to be pointing up. And due to the angle of my rear window and the trunk spoiler, I definitely have to put this all the way at the top of the window to get a good field of view out the back. So we'll put it right there in the middle. And that will do nicely. Now, I ran the cables up and to the right across the headliner, popped off the pillar and put them down in there around the outside, underneath my dashboard, along the side here, tucked up underneath the center console edge, and then just put it straight into the center console. I don't care about that wire hanging out there, so that'll work just fine for me, at least for now. The rear wire will go all the way along the back, tucked into there. And now I've got it all tucked in, the pillar back in there, it's pushed in there. I got about 2 to 3 feet of cable stuffed into that pillar right there, and then run along the headliner, and then probably another 2 to 3 feet stuck inside the headliner right there because it pulls down easily. Now it's all out of the way, it looks pretty clean. Can't really see wires anywhere except for the wire going into my center console. And before we test it, wipe all my fingerprints off the lenses real quick. And now let's review that beautiful bean footage. And here's where I encounter an annoyance. The audio formatting in these video clips does not want to play nice with my phone. For whatever reason, I even tried reformatting the videos with a converter, and I can't get the audio to play on my phone or in the editing app. It works if I look at the clips on my computer. They definitely have sound. You know, it's mediocre sound, but I don't really care about that. I don't need this to be, you know, super high quality audio. But no matter what conversion I tried, I was not able to get the audio format to play nice with my phone or my editing software. So we'll just turn the music up a little bit. It's fairly clear. This is clear enough for me. I don't need super high resolution. One thing I will say, I'm definitely not reading any license plates with this camera. And to be honest, I wasn't on my previous 4K camera either. Unless I was right behind a car, you know, at a stoplight, I wasn't gonna make out the license plate of that. The rear camera is even a little bit lower quality, I would say, than the front one, but that's fine. The side cameras have a bit of a strange, I don't know, like purple-green hue going on. Doesn't really matter to me. Again, as long as I can see what's going on outside the car, that'll work fine. Here we got some front window night footage. And again, not really able to make out license plates or even the street signs. Maybe right there for a half a second I could have, but that's okay for me. It's still good enough quality for my needs. Here we got a side view with the, I believe it's IR night vision on these. It's pretty cool. It's a fairly clear image there. A little bit of rear night footage. That pretty much wraps it up. I just stop here to grab a soda on my way home from grabbing the test footage. In summary, I am pretty happy with this camera. I really like that instead of just having a front camera, I now have all sides of the car covered. I think for the price, especially on its current sale, it's quite a steal. I mean, $85. if I had bought this, I would be happy with it. Now, again, it was a free review product, but I am happy to own it. It's going to be staying in my car, and I probably will redo it to use the fuse panel so I can get that parking mode. So yeah, I do recommend it. Go pick one up, and if you do, consider using my link. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.